I want to thank God for you, for the pastor he has given to you. Amen. You have a wonderful pastor. Amen. Hallelujah. What he talked to us about today, grace, is something that I want you to record in your heart and continue to meditate on. You need grace in this life to pull through. Otherwise, life will be a drag and become so difficult. For the main thing for which I came, first and foremost, I appreciate the great leadership of God's Historic Chapel for giving me the opportunity to feature as the chairman of the 2017 Harvest Thanksgiving. And heartily welcome every other person that's invited to join us, including the chairman of Munyi Land. There are a few things that God cannot do for himself. How does that sound? God Almighty. There are certain things he cannot do for himself. Who knows? Cannot lie. Something that he cannot do for himself. Cannot praise himself. Cannot praise himself. What else? He cannot thank himself. He uses a human being. Wonderful. A few things like you have just said that God cannot do for himself are to thank, praise, and worship himself. As great as he is, the Almighty, that is able to do everything, he cannot thank himself. He cannot praise himself. He cannot worship himself. Praise the Lord. That is why it's so important to know that what we are doing today is very important. What we are doing today here is to worship him, to thank him, and to praise him. Those things that he cannot do for himself. One of the reasons why I'm personally glad that I'm here is the opportunity to answer a call by Chief Igbinedion. Chief Igbinedion has been so wonderful in my life. I remember when I turned 70, he had to leave South Africa impromptu to come and attend to my own function, for which I'm so grateful. Every time we are organizing our Nobles Patrick Fellowship, is there. He's one of us. So this is an opportunity also to respond to his call. So it's one of the reasons why I am so glad to be here. You may know him better, but I have a few aspects of him that I admire so much, so unique of him that I thought I must mention it to you. One of them is his respect for God, his respect for men of God, and the things of God. There are not very many men of his caliber that I know that respect God, that respect men of God, and respect and value the things of God as much as he is. Another one is his willingness to always gather people together to thank God because of the blessings God is putting and placing in his life. He is one person, he's always gathering people. He has already started sharing invitation cards again for people to come. He does that all the time. These are few very unique attributes that I thought I must mention. In case it's so close to you, you may not be seeing these things. I see them, and I'm sure others see them. For those of us that are present here for today's Thanksgiving, let me appreciate you profusely. Thank you for coming to honor God and to honor this ministry. It will be very difficult to find any one of us here who has not been blessed by God this year. Let me see the hand of somebody who has not been blessed this year. You? Were you raising your up your hand? Okay. So there's no one of us here who has not been blessed this year. Okay? So we are in the right place. If we know that, let me remind us of a few reasons why we must thank God, especially now. There are some people who were well to do yesterday. Today, they can't even eat. There are a lot of people that we knew, but today are no more. Do you know anybody they used to know that is no more? Many. But today we are alive, we are well, and we are kicking. Today, many are in the hospital. Today is Sunday now, we are here in the church. But they are in the hospital, praying. Some of them are hopeless. They just want to see the light again. They want to see what earth is like again. But today, I'm sure, if not all of us, most of us are healthy here. And these are reasons why we should thank God. It is necessary to know that when we thank God, we are indirectly asking Him to do more. You know, there's a belief say that, or Mohammed say, or where? It's the same thing with God. As we are here today, gathered to thank Him for what He has done for us this year, certainly He will do much more for us, because He knows that if we do this one for Him, that as we have done this one for Him, we have joyfully done it. And if He does for us again next year, we will come back to say thank you. As the chairman of the occasion today, it is my privilege to open that aspect, this aspect, because I know we have done it, of giving for the purpose of thanking God. There are a number of ways of thanking God. Giving from our substance is one of them. As the chairman, it is my privilege to give the sum of $250,000 naira towards this thanksgiving service. I'd like to encourage each and every one of us to do likewise. I believe with all my heart that Jesus Christ is the Lord. I believe God for sending your only Son to come and save me.